Successful people do what you don't want to do, that you know you've got to do to be where you want to be. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Freight Master Resources. If you guys like these videos, uh, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll continue to keep providing these videos for you. Okay. Um, if you guys haven't already visited freightbrokerresources.com, suggest you do so. Lots of great stuff there. If you're looking for freight factoring, maybe you are looking to recruit more agents, uh, looking for insurance. There's all kinds of stuff on there. Updated freight news, just a wealth of things, and we're continually adding, and the website's continually evolving there for you. There's also, if you need load boards, we actually have partnered with DAT, and there is a promo link to give you your first 15 days free. So suggest you take advantage of that. Um, so kind of jumping right into things now. Um, some of the things I want to discuss is, like, number one, stay organized. A lot of us work from a home office, um, and it can be easy to be distracted with, social media, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever you guys are into. Uh, try to avoid that, as much as possible. You know, um, I know we all like to jump on the Facebook groups and things like this and kind of post away, and that's fine. Just try not to get real excessive with it. Try to limit that, as much as possible and stay focused. If you're working, again from a home office, you know, try to keep your area quiet, keep it, distraction free, from whether your significant other, your kids and things. And I understand that that's not, always feasible, but you know try to keep things at least limited. Okay. Maybe you've got a friend that calls and likes to chat a lot, and that kind of thing. Um, we have to treat this as a job, and if we stay focused, we will be successful. Okay. um, in the last video, we discussed cold calling and shippers and things. uh, I just kind of want to reiterate a little bit, is to be mentally prepared for rejection. Okay. It's going to happen. Don't let it get you down. It happens to everyone. you know um, our job is sales. And you might be, you should be doing 100 calls a day. Okay. If you've done what we talked about in the previous video, getting your prospect lead list together. Now, this is whether you've done it manually, gone out and picked out certain customers and done the research and got the contact information, etc., or if you've maybe gone through the website and picked up the freight leads list, shippers list. Again, I believe there's just a little over 120,000 leads on there with pretty complete information for you. Um, uh, so yeah, again, if you're not into doing all that legwork, again, I suggest picking up that leads list. All right, and I'll drop links for everything down in the description for you. Okay. Um, but yeah, you might get, if you, let's say if you're doing your 100 calls a day, you've gotten to like call 99, and you're like, oh, this just isn't working for me today. That 100th phone call might be the one that says yes. Okay. um, I've had days, made my first 10 phone calls and picked up 7 new customers. Okay. um, so you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. It just depends. Right now, we're starting out 2020. It's what, 12:36 a.m. my time. So today is already the 11th. For those of you on the West Coast, you're little bit behind. It's still the 10th there, but anyway, we're already starting to see an uptick. I've started to see an uptick in rates on certain lanes from customers. We're starting to pick up more customers, you know, because like I said in the previous videos, we constantly want to be prospecting, okay? Because your fault, their fault, nobody's fault. You're gonna lose customers along the way, so we're constantly building our portfolio, right? Okay, makes sense. And you know, when you get to that point to where you know you've got more freight than you can handle on your own, then it's the time, you know, which is a good problem to have. Then it's time to start hiring on agents or sub agents. Okay, so constantly be prospecting. All right, and right now, you know, like I said, we're starting to see a lot more acceptance than we did, you know, maybe in that third quarter of 2019. All right, so don't get discouraged. You know, shippers are out there. They're saying yes. All right. So uh, another thing to help you stay organized is, you know, keep your work area clean. You know, I know it's not always easy to do. You know, you got papers everywhere and printouts and things, you know, and whatnot. But yeah, try to stay organized. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, just take a couple minutes and kind of clean up your desk if you have to. Maybe make, you know, your final notes of the day for the following day. You know, and things like that. And one of the things that's going to help you is to get a CRM or a customer relationship management software. Okay. I recommend HubSpot. We utilize it. HubSpot's free. And again, I will drop the link down in the description for you guys. And if you're using Gmail, there is a Chrome extension, again, free, that you can link to your Gmail account, and it will actually track your emails every time they're opened. And this can be beneficial. You know, if you've got a troublesome customer that doesn't always respond, and that, you know, because for instance, we've got customers that prefer to be contacted via email. You know, we can try to call them till we're blue in the face and they just won't pick up the phone. Okay, you're going to run into customers like that. But fortunately for us, you know, they're usually very quick to respond, like within 5 minutes tops. So, which is a good thing. But you're going to have some customers out there you just can't reach, you know, and you know, you send out that email, they open it, and then they don't ever reply. You know, maybe you've got a truck for them. You know, you've got a question about a load. You know, maybe they sent over incomplete information or something, you know, whatever the case may be. And these are the kinds of customers that you want to try to avoid because they're going to eat up your day. Okay? Don't let them do that, because that's stopping you from prospecting. It's holding you up from moving other customers' freight. Okay? You know, because you're still kind of trying to work on this customer. So yeah, try to avoid those kinds of customers. All right. Try to avoid customers with extremely cheap freight. And by that I mean, let's just say hypothetically, you know, customers got a load, you know, even if it's a consistent lane, you know, that spot market, you know, it's usually right around $1,800, you know, and they're wanting to pay 13 on a regular basis and they won't budge. You know, you're not going to find a truck, and if you do, the wheels are probably falling off of that thing. You know, I mean, it's going to break down. You're going to have headaches, you know. Yeah, so don't get away from time consuming, you know, customers. They've got to see the value in what you do. If they don't, cut them loose. There's more customers out there. Okay. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. If you guys have any questions about it, you know, further questions about that, by all means, you know, leave a comment and I will reply. Okay. So, and lastly, set realistic goals. Okay. daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. All right. And by that I mean maybe your daily goal is I'm going to pick up 2 new customers today. You know, I'm going to nail my sales spiel, maybe change it up a little bit, whatever the case may be. But my daily goal is 2 customers a day or 1 customer a day, you know, um, whatever the case may be. Or, my goal is I've got some customers now, and, my goal is I'm going to move 10 loads a day, or 5 loads a day, whatever the case may be. But set those goals rather than kind of doing everything on the fly, because I assure you, by setting those goals, even if you fall slightly short of them, you've got that in your head and you're going to be further ahead than you would be without them. Okay? And as you achieve those goals, reset those goals and, bump them up. Maybe you hit your, you know, uh, 5 loads a day that you wanted to move, and now you want to bump that up to 8 loads moved per day. Or, maybe your weekly goal or your daily goal is 1 new customer. All right, now I'm gonna, my daily goal is I'm gonna get 2 new customers a day, or whatever the case may be, you know. Um, my monthly income, is this, and I want to make it that. What? Set those goals, okay? Like I said, you're gonna be further ahead. I promise you. Um, so that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for me, guys. Again, if you have any questions, leave a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to visit the website, freightbrokerresources.com. I'll leave those links to uh, down in the description for HubSpot and things that we discussed earlier. And yeah, a lot of great stuff out there. And again, hope to see you guys back here. And we look forward to seeing you next time. All right. Thanks and have a great time. Bye.